a secret technology. For several weeks it seems that the prayer and good Lord symbolic and entire well Sadako feels strong and hated as she reigned linger and father. Uh, but that added on crispy cold water he died in February. Sadako was running in the school years studying everything some to real around her, and she shacks to the ground on of the teacher reached over to help. I am Houston Sadako sighed in wet voice when she tried to stand up her legs when glue boldly and she fell down again. The teacher sends Winston home to the Mr. Sasaki. He leaves his barbershops and took Sadako to the Red Cross Hospital. And as I stay at the routine, Sadako fell span of first part of the hospital was especially from toss white to the atom bomb snake. In the film Munich Sadako in an examining room where a nurse x-rayed her chest and hopped home of her blood. Doctor Numata taped her back and asked look question to other doctor in Log and Sadako of the time shock it head and gleams from her eye. Beyond the rest of Sadako family was the hospital. Her present were in the doctor, the aunt's mother crane, lover was impossible, and the sons of the fire war Sadako hand over the shield. She won the her amoral of the course. She did the levy with the bombs, with the atom bomb itself. Do really, do I really have the atom bomb days? Sadako asked her father. There was October Mr. Sasaki else body. The doctor wanted to make some things that he patient the adult smoking. Mr. Sasaki father over Sadako, she pulled the pilot and the summon versus Komolan. Mr. Sasaki claims his store is there anything you want? Hot hackies. Sadako showed her hand. She really wanted was to go home, but when later knows you sangan see the other ally to take Sadako cold rest when she was alone. Sadako bright her face in the pilot and cried for lying time. She had never before felt lonely and miserable. The Golden Crane. The next morning, Sadako walking over something she longs for familiar sounds of the mother making, but there were only the new and different sounds of hospital. Sadako, since she hopped up yesterday, was hung and bad dream. I watch every more while Ralwin Nurse Yasuga came in the grave her shots. Renting shots is part of being in hospital. She pronounced briskly, you get pushed to eat. I once covered over Sadako shy openings so I can go home. The afternoon, Chizuko was Sadako's first visitor. She smelled my terusu as she held smoothly bearing black. Sadako wants Chizuko upon spray of her eye growth on the bed. No, no, you can look. I said, don't you remember that old story on the crane? Chizuko asked. Is supposed to live for 10 years if like personal person for one. Special Sadako is falling the words the, with tears. What kind of Chizuko to the brain or charms special where will her find then rally belay and sustain lo over when she stone bright in the bed I got home. Thanks you, Tsuku-chan, she whispered. I 21 never parted with it. When she began to work with the paper, Sadako discovered that falling a crane was etching as I looked, which Suku helped she learn how to the difficult parts after marketing the road. The bird Sadako lane of the tablet crane sound badly. Sadako was smiled over the promise to hold every car I might. She asked. Masashiro promised that fine Sadako shine her eyes striking in mischievous the 1 ounce the wall ounce dollar the hey brother dance you rain hawking. Sadako told the story of the cranes Masashiro ran to is straining black hair you stare him. He side wide room but never though. Muse and edgy like the golden crane's beds, but Mr. Sasaki crows the things on mother father grain paper in pine parasol into the he's my choice. She sighed because small one. 11, 11 I once better to 11 I did better. A secret langer for a silver win in the song talk to play the prayers and go low simply and to tear or will Sadako feels strong and healing as she rain layer and further. But all the ended on crisp cold winter day in February. Sadako was running in the school years studying everything sound to wear oral hair and she sacks to the ground on of the teacher rushing over the hall. I am his ring strained on Sadako side and the wank voice when she trained to the stump up her legs when glowing and she falls down again. The teacher sends me to home to the Mr. Sasaki. He left his barbershop and took Sadako to the Red Cross Hospital. Stay earlier the bullying Sadako filed a pint of first part of the hospital allowance especially for till the weight down atom bomb settings. I 4 minutes Sadako was in the examining room where a news X-rays her child and do the sum of the birth of the humanity taper her back and asked low question of the doctor come in the door and Sadako, one of them shocks he had and yelling strong her ire. Uh, below the rest of Sadako family wants hospital. Her present war in the doctor of Sadako called her the morning of their boys and so mother crane lover but dance impossible and the stone of the drinking war Sadako to her aunts or over earth. She didn't watch to the harm army of course. She didn't have leukemia with the atom bomb and different secrets. The really have done the upon this kid Sadako of his father with only Mr. Sasaki or the Doctor One makes them they all explode the and the might give you war for and with weeks and 5 weeks and 3 weeks to Mr. Sasaki or fights all over spawning the pilot and scum the where Mr. Sasaki's current the door in the RE1 asked left the nearest Yusangan since the after again the tank Sadako called red where she was alone. Sadako over her fights in the pylon and crane for a long time she had covered before will feel alone and miserable. She golden crane. Then the next morning, Sadako will absolutely the lexing for the family sons of her mother making breakdown, but there was only the new and different sounds of hospital. Sadako she had heard and yesterday what's good and bad dream in what's even more real when nurse Yu Sangyo come in the grave her unshot drinking shots in party of them the hospital the pulmon nurse sides brinkley you all get used to it. I hit one the screen to the upper wings that could sign unplay so I can go home. The afternoon Chizuko was Sadako with Victor she smiles mystery and the Elstone braiding her back. So your L she is well Sadako Shinsuke her ale staining Shizuko post spine of the palmer and the sister on the veil now you look on now you can look she eats. I watch she Sadako and Serain the bearer. She go watching her ever father. She say watch she cook offer of gold paper in the later sky. Do you remember that story about the Karen Chizuko as he sported life for those count years if she's for online. Sadako they filed their host in Chizuko the brand goal a chance special friends the believer in the studio Sadako took the golden crane and the mother witch the flinching little failing come over at will she touched the ring it must be gunman thanks you, Chasiko-chan. Yes, spread. I'll never party when she bang into the war while the people Sadako discovered and find crying. What's the article in logging with Chizuko Hell? She slammed all the difficult parts out of their marking. The bear Sadako lying then up on the table blaze the golden crane some weather being lost spin but I watched burning well yes Sadako smiling over your hands cranes crane I mark she checks Masashiro promises Tan fine sadako side to leave matches that you all the Rolling Stone and stolen his brother Grain your hawking Sadako to behind the story the crimes Masashiro ran Toro his stunning black hair your time home has wine bull the anti-war uh, after visit you were in Watchlandly in the hospital room, so lonely in the Sadako falling more cranes to cape of her crown. 11 I wish the better. 11 I wish and the better.